My dear friends, we are here once again right below the little hill or the small hill that called Shochoh. It's called in Hebrew Tel Shochoh. It's right above us, and this is the location from where David came down and went to fight with Goliath as the Philistines were on the other side on Tel Azekah. And we are here now right in the middle of the valley that is called the Valley of Elah. Just look above me, you can see the little hill, the little mountain. It's called mountain, but really it's a small hill. And Israel is on that side, the Philistines on the other side. And the fight between David and Goliath was right here in the middle of the Valley of Elah. Very interesting location to see. It's become here, it's a park that is also called Park Adulam. If you look at the map here, and you will notice that looking at this map, you can see the certain areas that we can see here in that map. You have some of the, here's the, you notice Tel Shochoh, this is where the people of Israel were, and a little bit further down in the valley, that was the place where Goliath and the Philistines were. In the middle, there is the conflict and the war that David fought against Goliath. So here we are in the Valley of Elah, making a visit here. Oh yeah, you notice here there is also the Nachal Shochoh that David took the stones from. We are going to see it a bit later on, and the conflict is in the middle. Well, dear brothers and sisters and dear friend, as you look forward here beyond that Valley of Elah, it's very difficult to see it, but if you look to your right, just far away on the hills there, you see the town or the city called Hebron. The city of Hebron to the right, and to the left is the city of Bethlehem. So you can just imagine that when David came from his home, he came from Bethlehem. Yishai, his father, lived there. He sent him to come to this valley. Right straight ahead is the hill or the mountain called Shochoh, and we are on Tel Azekah, and right in the middle is the Valley of Elah. But David came from the city of Bethlehem to the left of the hill that is before us. Interesting to take a note of this portion of the area in the Valley of Elah. Well, my dear friend, as we are coming down from the hill, from the mountain of Tel Azekah, you will notice, my dear friend, that I'm holding in my hand some stones that may very well be similar to the stones that David took to use in a sling in his fight against Goliath. And now, of course, he was taking them straight from the brook below. But just to give you an idea, the round stone that are with the water, they become very round and very smooth. Remember, there were 5 smooth stones that David took. You can just imagine in your mind how David took these stones, slung it, and won the victory against Goliath. Also, as we are climbing down the hill of Tel Azekah, we are going, of course, down. There are some steps here, but you will notice in every portion of this hill, there are verses written here from the Word of God that are recorded here for us to remind us of the beautiful history of what took place here many, many years ago. As we go down, you will notice there are verses that are mentioned here from 1 Samuel, from the book of Judges, and all of these Bible verses are taking us back to the history where Israel was here and how God had blessed the nation of Israel when they followed him. Here you notice that. Here's a verse about Saul. King Saul said to David, Lech, go David, and the Lord will be with you. 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 37. Interesting verses that are found from the Word of God are throughout that hill here called Tel Azekah in the Valley of Elah. Interesting. God bless you. Shalom, shalom. Bye-bye.